These are the Sunday recommendations for my free email list for August the 8th, 2021. This is my upcoming book. It will be released on September the 11th, which is the anniversary of Hamilton's being nominated and confirmed as Secretary of the Treasury in 1789. If you pre-order a copy at $35, I will send you a signed print copy with a special cover with the St. Gaudens Walking Liberty on it. I've been working on this book for 2 years, and it is as far outside my comfort zone as I have ever gone, at least with pen in hand. I learned a great deal about American history, economics, and government policies by writing it, and I think you'll learn a great deal by reading it. It's also made to be enjoyable, not an academic slog. I've given you a link in the email to a page on my website that gives more details. This week's blog post is the second in my series on a visit to Chesterwood in Stockbridge, Massachusetts. It includes a selection of sculptures in the studio of Daniel Chester French, 1850 to 1931, who is the sculptor who created the Lincoln that sits in the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. The sculpture in this picture will appear in next week's post on Daniel Chester French. I thought it was an appropriate illustration for the second recommendation, which is Shakespeare's Sonnet 55. When did I last recommend a Shakespeare work? This particular one seems relevant regarding the power of art, visual or verbal. Not marble nor the gilded monuments of princes shall outlive this powerful rhyme, but you shall shine more bright in these contents than unswept stone besmeared with sluttish time. When wasteful war shall statues o'erturn, and broils root out the work of masonry, nor Mars his sword, nor war's quick fire shall burn the living record of your memory. 'Gainst death and all oblivious enmity shall you pace forth. Your praise shall still find room, even in the eyes of all posterity that wear this world out to the ending doom. So, till the judgment that yourself arise, you live in this, and dwell in lovers' eyes. Third recommendation, Joseph Mallard William Turner. The fighting Temeraire tugged to her last berth to be broken up. This is in the National Gallery in London. It was painted in 1838. The HMS Temeraire, launched in 1798, played only a minor role in the Napoleonic Wars until the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805. There she was astern of Horatio Nelson's flagship, the HMS Victory, and came to Victory's rescue, capturing 2 French ships in the process. She was known henceforth as the Fighting Temeraire. Nearly 35 years later, when steamships were becoming common, she was an outmoded relic of the age of sail and was broken up for scrap. In this 4-foot-wide painting, Turner envisions the Temeraire, almost ghost-like, being towed away against a blazing sunset by a steam-powered tugboat. Incidentally, when 007 meets the new Q in Skyfall, which was 2012 and is still one of my favorite Bond movies, they have a prickly conversation in front of this painting at the National Gallery. I've given you a link to a clip of that on YouTube. The fourth recommendation this week is a piece of modern architecture. Multiple pieces, actually. DianeDurantewriter.com has hundreds of posts on sculpture, painting, architecture, and my other obsessions. To join the free Sunday Recommendations email list, visit the URL that's on your screen or email me. And you can say, "Well done, Diane," or support my work and receive rewards by means of the tip jar on DianeDurantewriter.com. As always, thank you for listening.